As a filmmaker in 2025, do you truly understand the power and responsibility you hold? Every frame you shoot, every line you write, every character you bring to life carries weight. It influences how audiences think, how they feel, and sometimes even how they act. Your stories don't just entertain, they shape perspectives, shift cultures, and redefine norms. But with this power comes an even greater responsibility. In this video, we'll explore the crucial principles of ethical storytelling in today's evolving film landscape, a world where AI blurs reality, deepfakes challenge authenticity, and consent in the digital age is more complex than ever. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how to craft narratives that are not only impactful but also conscientiously created for our modern world. Section 1: Why ethics in storytelling matters now more than ever. Storytelling has always been powerful. Think of the films that changed your worldview, made you feel something profound, or inspired you to take action. Now fast forward to 2025. Stories reach global audiences instantly. Content spreads faster than ever. A single narrative can influence millions overnight. With AI-generated content, algorithm-driven distribution, and immersive virtual realities, storytellers have more tools than ever, but also more responsibility. Ethical storytelling isn't about playing it safe. It's about understanding the consequences of your creative choices. It's about asking, who does this story represent? Who does it exclude? What impact could it have on real people's lives? As filmmakers, we are not just artists, we are cultural architects. Section 2: Beyond, based on a true story, the new ethical frontier. For decades, films based on true stories have sparked debate about accuracy, consent, and manipulation. But today, the ethical frontier has expanded far beyond that. AI-generated content and the blurring lines of reality. In 2025, AI can write scripts, create actors, and generate entire films. The line between real and artificial is fading. Audiences often can't tell whether a face, a voice, or even a full performance is human or machine-made. Here's the ethical dilemma. Do we disclose when AI is used in storytelling? Should audiences have the right to know what's real and what's synthetic? And if AI creates something offensive or harmful, who takes responsibility? As storytellers, transparency is key. The technology is exciting, but it must be wielded responsibly. Section 3: Deepfakes, synthetic media and audience trust. Deepfake technology has reached cinematic quality. You can now place any actor into any scene, de-age them, or recreate their likeness without them ever stepping on set. But just because we can, does that mean we should? Imagine reviving a deceased actor without their family's consent. Or worse, using their image in ways they would never have agreed to. Audience trust is fragile. If viewers begin to doubt what they see on screen, cinema's emotional power could erode. Filmmakers must ask, did we have permission to use this likeness? Are we respecting the legacy and dignity of the individuals portrayed? Are we informing the audience when synthetic media is involved? Trust is the cornerstone of storytelling. Break it, and your audience may never fully believe again. Section 4: Navigating consent in the age of pervasive data. Consent used to be simple: you sign a release form, you give permission, end of story. But in the digital age, where data is scraped, faces are scanned, and voices are cloned, consent becomes a moving target. Did that background extra consent to have their face scanned into an AI database forever? Does a public figure lose control of their image just because they're famous? When we use real-life events, are we protecting the privacy and dignity of the people involved? Ethical filmmaking means respecting privacy even when the law hasn't caught up. Just because something is legal doesn't mean it's ethical. Section 5: Representation and responsibility. Ethics isn't just about technology. It's also about people, who gets to tell the story, whose voices are being amplified and whose are being silenced. Stereotypes can do real harm. Misrepresentation can reinforce biases. Tokenism can be just as damaging as exclusion. Ask yourself as a filmmaker, am I telling this story authentically? Have I consulted with the communities I'm representing? Am I perpetuating harmful tropes or breaking them? True ethical storytelling embraces diversity not as a checkbox, but as a commitment to truth and fairness. Section 6: The balance between art and ethics. Some might argue that ethics stifles creativity, but the opposite is true. Ethics doesn't limit storytelling, it deepens it. When you tell a story responsibly, you add layers of authenticity and emotional resonance. You create art that not only entertains but also enlightens. Remember, art is powerful because it's free, but with freedom comes accountability. Section 7: Practical Guidelines for Ethical Filmmaking in 2025. So, how can you, as a filmmaker, ensure your work is ethically sound? Here are a few guiding principles. Be transparent, disclose the use of AI, synthetic media, and digital recreations. Respect consent, go beyond legal requirements, get clear, informed permissions. Protect privacy, avoid exploiting real people's data, likeness, or trauma. Avoid exploitation, don't profit off someone's pain without their input or approval. Embrace authenticity, represent cultures, identities, and experiences truthfully. Think long-term, consider how your film will age and the message it leaves behind. Ethics is not an afterthought, it's part of the creative process. Section 8: The Future of Responsible Storytelling. Looking ahead, the challenges will only grow. Virtual reality films will immerse audiences in hyper-realistic experiences. AI will generate stories on demand. Synthetic influencers may star in movies without ever existing. But no matter how advanced technology becomes, one thing remains constant: the human need for stories that resonate with truth, empathy, and integrity. The filmmakers who thrive in this future won't just master technology, they'll master responsibility. Conclusion: call to action. So, as a filmmaker in 2025, how will you use your power? Will you chase easy clicks with sensationalized content? Or will you craft stories that inspire, enlighten, and respect the audiences who trust you? Ethical storytelling is not about fear of consequences, it's about creating art with purpose. It's about understanding that every story matters and every choice counts. If you believe in building a future where cinema remains a force for good, then join the movement. Be the filmmaker who not only entertains but also empowers. Thank you for watching Film Basics. If this video gave you a new perspective, give it a like, share it with fellow creators, and subscribe for more insights into the future of filmmaking. And before you go, tell us in the comments, what do you think is the biggest ethical challenge filmmakers face today? We can't wait to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep telling stories that matter.